Hello guys, today we are going to create a beautiful Christmas tree pattern in Python. If you don't know anything about Python, it's not need to worry. You can use the logic and implement in your own respective language like C, C++, Java and any other languages. So it's not a language dependent. You can use the logic that I have created in the program and implement it in your own language. So let us start. First of all, we create a function named pattern. Then we'll take our input from user. Now we will assign a new variable a minus 3 because we want a smaller canopy on the top and then bigger one from the previous one, and the canopy should be arranged in a ascending order. So for this we will choose a smaller canopy on the top. Then we will create a for loop for the number of rows, or it will be in the descending order, equal to incremented by 1, decremented by 1. So now why we choose b to 0? Because first of all we are going to print the space, then print star. So the space will be in the inverse order, means the first element, first row contain the maximum elements like maximum spaces, then decreases, then decreases, then decreases. But the star we are going to print will be in the ascending order, means first row contain 1 star, then 3, then 5, and increases according to number of rows. So first of all we are going to print the space. So for that we create a for loop for j in range. We are going to choose 0 to k. So why we choose 0 to k? Because in first row the number of element will be from 0 to k. So what will the value of k? The value of k is dependent on the value of b. So initially if we assume a is 6, then a minus 3 is equal to 3 and the value of b will be 3. So for the first iteration the value of k will be 3. So the first row of space will contain 0 to 3 spaces. It means the 4 spaces will be in the first row, then 3, then 2, then 1 in the space. We will increment it by 2. So what will the number of star in the first row? Let us assume. So C, what will the value of C? A will be 6, as we assume. You can choose any number as A. So A will be 6, 6 minus 2 will be 4. So value of C will be 4. So for the first iteration, the number of rows will be, number of star will be C. C is 4, 4 minus K. K will also be 4 for the first iteration. So 4 minus 4 is equal to 0, 0 into 2 is equal to 0, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, and 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So for the first iteration, in the first row there will be a 3 element, then 5 element, then 7 element, and then 9 element according to the code. So we have completed the second canopy. Now we are going to create the third canopy. For this we created the third variable like a minus 1. It will be bigger than previous one, and we are going to use the code. D. Now we will change this, and we want one. Okay, So for the first iteration, the number of star in the first row will be, the value of d will be 5, as a is equal to 6, 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So 5 minus 5k, for the first iteration the value of k will be 5, 5 minus 5 is equal to 0, 0 into 2 is equal to 0, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, and 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. So for the first iteration, the number of star in first row will be 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, according to the number of rows. So we have also created the third canopy. Now we are going to create the third canopy. For this we have assigned a new variable called e minus a is equal to. Okay, now we have to create the fourth canopy, and for that we want the number of rows as input rows. So for that we also use previous code, and we are going to change e and now I will increment it by 4. So by 4, let us analyze it. So for the first iteration, the value of e will be 6, as we assumed previously, and the value of k will be also 6. 6 minus 6 is equal to 0, 0 into 2 0, 0 plus 1 will be 1, and 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So for the first iteration, the value of the number of the star in the first row will be 5, then 7, then 9, then 11. So in this way we can create the fourth canopy. So now we have created the fourth canopy. Now it's time to let us check this pattern has worked or not. Is it working or not? Okay, we have created our canopies, but we need to provide a space for each canopy to arrange in a specific order, or it should look like a Christmas tree. So for that we need to provide a space. We are going to create a new for loop for the space for f in range 0 to 5. You can choose as much space if you want to provide to Christmas tree. It's not like that you choose a space as I mentioned in the program. Now I have used the same space, but need to decrease the number of space for the second canopy. And it will be no, I will not provide any space for the root canopy. So let us try. Here you can see that it is in a right way and looking like a Christmas tree, but we need to create a root branch, main branch in the Christmas tree. For that we are going to create a new for loop for range. We are going to 0 to number of rows and G range CO2 E plus 1. So here it is not mandatory to choose space which I have provided. You can choose as many space according to your Christmas tree. So why we choose A plus 1? Because A is a number of rows and we want uh, more space which is incremented by 1, so such that the main root will fit in the center and it's look pretty much. So for that we will going to print the space, then we are going to print the star for range. So here we are going to print 4 star in each row, and if you want a more thicker branch then you can choose 4, 5, 6 as you want. And finally print the new line. So let us check this code. For 6. Okay, it's look like Christmas tree. Now check for the more numbers, like 10. Okay, it's pretty much looking pretty good. And friends, here is a beautiful Christmas tree, and you can create it while learning with my video. And finally that's all from me, and if you want to learn more patterns you can mention comment in the comment section and I will try to create as soon as possible. So if you like this pattern or video, share with your friends, like and comment in the comment section below. So that's all from me. If you have any doubt, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments and I will remove your doubts as soon as possible. So that's all. Thank you guys for watching this video.